Once upon a time, in the winter of January 1873, in an old American river city called Havenport, a boy learned how history truly moves. Havenport was young then, brick streets, gas lamps, iron docks, and a river that decided the city's fate. Ships brought food, letters, and hope. And when the river stopped, everything stopped. That winter, the river froze. 11-year-old Elias Crowe stood before St. Bartholomew's Church every morning before sunrise. Snow cut through his coat. His hands shook around a dented tin bowl. Beside him stood his mother, silent, patient. They were waiting for food. The bell rang once a day. Sometimes there was bread. Sometimes there wasn't. When the bread ended before their turn, no one protested. Hunger teaches silence faster than discipline. On February 3, 1873, the bread ran out early. Elias looked up at his mother, afraid. She smiled and said words he would remember forever: waiting means we're still alive. Dead men don't wait for tomorrow. That winter passed. Elias survived. History recorded an economic disaster, but it did not record the thousands of hours spent standing still, choosing hope. By 1891, Elias was 29 years old. Havenport had grown louder. Steam replaced sail. Smoke replaced sky. Elias worked as a dock clerk, recording arrivals and noticing absences. On the night of August 17, 1891, the Rivermarch Warehouse exploded. Fire leapt across the docks. Dock house number 3 collapsed, and a beam pinned Elias's leg. Smoke filled his lungs. Screams echoed, then stopped. Elias could not move. So he waited. Waiting for rescue stretches time. Seconds feel like years. Elias pried loose a nail and tapped the beam. Once. Twice. Again. He stayed awake. He rationed his breath. He remembered his mother's words. Dead men don't wait. At 5:42 a.m., a firefighter heard the tapping. At 6:10 a.m., Elias Crowe was carried out alive. The newspapers praised bravery and equipment. They never praised waiting. Years passed. Electric lights erased the stars. Automobiles replaced horses. Elias married, then buried his wife. He had no children. The river stayed, and everything else changed. By 1925, Elias lived alone beside the water. Waiting for death was quieter than he expected. No fear. No drama. Just long afternoons and shorter nights. Doctors spoke carefully. Time was limited. Elias was not afraid. He had waited before. On October 9, 1925, Elias walked to the river one last time. Ships passed. People hurried. The city did not pause. He sat. He waited. That afternoon, Elias Crowe died peacefully. History never recorded his name. But his life followed the pattern that built civilizations: waiting for food, waiting for rescue, waiting for death. Waiting is not weakness. Waiting is how humans survive time itself.